Hey, let's go back to this. What you ain't got caught doing. See, I know what they doing. And these girls, that's what was hurting me out here. I was seeing so many people getting out of prison, and I watched them. They had sisters come in prison. They had AIDS and all this stuff, but they look good. And because they look good and had a big old butt and some big thighs and a small waist and a little cute face, even though they was told, hey man, he got that stuff, they still mess with him. Still mess with him. And then, let me tell you what happened. A couple of them got out of prison. I was locked up when this happened. And you know, you get out of prison, you ain't rich or nothing unless you had money before you got out. So they went to the projects up there at projects down there about it ain't Beach of Terror. What's that one down the west?
Village West?
No, the other one.
Smoketown?
No, it's way down there by 12th and Broadway.
Clarksdale?
No, 12th and Broadway, off of 12th.
That's Village West right there.
No, it's on, not Village West.
Beach of Terrace, Village West. Those are right there.
Right.
12th.
Okay, I worked at Royal Consumer Products.
Beach of Terrace on one side, Village West on the other side.
1112 Magnolia, Park Hill.
Oh, okay, 13. Yeah, 13.
13, yeah.
Park Hill.
So I'm locked up. Next thing I know, a lot of dudes got out, went to Park Hill. Guess what? After a couple of years out, they quarantined Park Hill, the whole project. I'm talking about quarantined it. That's documented. Quarantined it. They didn't even want nobody to leave up out of there. The AIDS epidemic was so bad in there. All these people coming out of prison, they claim they ain't never did nothing in there. See, they ain't get caught. You got some of them so-called sophisticated brothers, right? The ones that get the shape-ups, cut their hair real neat, get their creases in their shirts. In there, they get 3 of them. They get a crease going down here, one in the center, and one over here. And then they get 2 creases down their pants legs. Oh man, they ain't never looked that good for a real woman. But they doing it in prison for a man. Oh man, I'm gonna go meet this sister, man, and me and her, wish me luck, Fleece. I said, all right, bro, wish you luck. When he leave, I like, ignorant ass nigga. I mean, you know, what can you say, bro? I mean, do your thing. They get out and they do stuff. A lot of them bring diseases out with them. I'm just being real with you. And then you got a lot of, I met some guys like this too. Got out of prison. Now in prison, he was taking it in butt, sucking them, all that. So he get out. Dude went to Oklahoma. Got married. The girl he married, she didn't know nothing about his life. She didn't know what he did. She didn't even know he'd been in prison. Her family loved him. He loved her. I mean, she loved him. But then, next thing you know, somebody in prison that used to screw him got out and ended up in the same place where he was at. And when he saw him, you know what he did? He said, oh man, I'm busted. He gonna tell everything. He fixed that man a pie and put poison in it to kill him. And killed him. Came back to Kentucky, ran across somebody else that knew what he did. They told on him, he thought they was gonna tell on him he killed them, but got caught. And that's how he got back in prison. He said, man, what's wrong? I said, first of all, there's nobody in this world was smarter than Jesus. Jesus had an answer to everything. He said, confess your sins. That's what confess your sins mean. When you confess them, you can't get blackmailed. You ain't gonna feel all that like you got to hurt somebody to keep this a secret like that. It's confessing. I seen all kinds of stuff, man. And let me talk about me in particular. First of all, people say, oh, God, what was you doing? I did all kinds of stuff. All right, first of all. And the one thing I know is when I left prison a changed man. That much I do know. I don't care what I did in my past, who I robbed or whatever. I left prison a changed man. And I came back in society as a changed man. And since I've been out here, I've been doing a lot of good out here. Helping people, feeding poor people, being there for people. But my only setback was all this stuff on the internet claiming I was a serial raper, and I ain't raped nobody. And it cost me about 40 or 50 jobs, but I kept my head up, just keep doing my job, 'cause I know what I did in prison. I shut down a lot of stuff in prison. The racism, I fought all that. While they was out here protesting racism out here in society, I protested in the prison. But the only difference was out here, y'all only protest when y'all got a crowd with you. I protested in there by myself and changed things. By myself. I didn't need no crowd.